right, we'll look forward to that. Thanks so much there, Paul. Well, it became known as one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. This week marks 50 years since the Apollo 11 mission landed a man on the moon. Thousands of people worked years to make that happen.
Today, Channel 3's Grace McKenna sat down with a Boeing programmer who is right here in Chattanooga, from Chattanooga. She joins us live in the studio with more on the life of Jane Woolley. Grace?
Greg, Jane Woolley got started working at Boeing when she graduated from what would become UTC. She says at the time she just wanted to write code. She had no idea her passion would lead her to help with the Apollo 11 mission.
Time for this nation to take a clearly leading role in space achievement.
In 1969, she was part of a team of programmers working to put a man on the moon.
Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
In 2019, Jane Woolley teaches exercise classes 4 days a week at CHI Memorial. CHI's Director of Cardiac Rehab, Alan Lewis, says that experience makes her a great instructor.
She is a great role model. Her past was she was a role model as a woman involved with the space program, but now she's a great role model because she's now works as an instructor for us in cardiopulmonary rehab.
Boeing recruited Woolley fresh out of college. She tells me most of the Apollo 11 programmers were young and eager to make a difference.
In your 20s, there's nothing you can't do. You think you can do anything. And so that's what it took for us to get to the moon, quite frankly.
Woolley played her part by writing software. Her code helped make the swing arm of the craft move and help the vehicle roll 30 seconds after liftoff. She says that's what she really wanted to do.
All I wanted to do was write code to implement differential equations, and I was having a blast doing it.
Woolley says working as a young woman among mostly men could be frustrating.
You had to work harder, you had to be better, and that people were not rude to you, but it mattered.
Looking back half a century later,
That's one small step for man,
Woolley says as she thinks about the anniversary,
one giant leap for mankind.
she can't believe it happened at all.
Thinking, wow, I did that? It's almost unbelievable. It's like, was I sure I did that? If I didn't have these artifacts, I'm not sure I would believe that I had done that.
But that mission did happen. Woolley's code did make a difference. And 50 years ago this weekend, her work helped Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin walk on the moon. Live in the studio, Grace McKenna, Channel 3.